Hey everyone, welcome to another video. It's coming up to that point in the year where some of us may be thinking about taking a holiday, whether it's in the same country or whether it's abroad. I have got some items that for me are absolute go-tos and I want to show you them because you might be interested if you've got something planned. I've got everything from espadrilles to beauty products to that big question of what bag do you take. If you're watching this because you're into your designer bags, you don't want to take something really expensive that you might damage. You want to take something that's sort of small, compact, isn't going to weigh you down. Starting with beauty, and I cannot rate this highly enough. This is from Boots and it is a set of transparent beauty cases. You get three in one of these. This is the second time I've ever bought this because this is also really good if you travel a lot. You know, when you go through security, anything you've got in hand luggage that is under 100 mils, you have to keep in a clear, transparent bag. Well, if you don't like those plastic bags and you want something more long term, these are really good. The larger size one comes with handles on the top, and then you've got a medium and a small that are both just zip up. What I tend to do is that small size one, or actually it may even be the medium size one. I've got one of these in my gym bag, and for those of you who've been with me a while, I first bought this in 2014 and I've had it that long, not this one, my other one. It's a really good, it's so handy. The set of 3 was £7, and this was another big thing is when I went to look for a vanity case, I don't really want to spend a lot of money on it because they can get quite tired looking quickly. Although it would be lovely to have a full set of Anya Hindmarsh cosmetics cases, in reality I don't really want to spend £200 on a case. I want something that looks okay but doesn't matter if I use it and it gets makeup sort of on it. So these are really good, so I highly recommend these. Now I've got some products that I really want to show you, and these are good not only from the perspective of the product but also the size of them because they're all sort of like mini. I am talking as well about holidays specifically in the sun, I guess. The first thing is this. If you are spending a holiday where you're maybe going to be on the beach, in the sun, by the pool, I personally try and wash my hair every 3rd day because if I do it any sooner it dries out quite quickly. But I always feel whenever I go on holiday I feel a bit of a conundrum because on the 3rd day when I wash my hair only to go and lay on the beach and for it to get windswept and sand in it, it can be quite, it's like why did I bother, but at the same time that would be gross to not wash your hair. Please let me know if you know what I'm talking about here. But I saw this product and this looks really good. It's from Bumble Bumble. It's a surf spray, it's for beachy windswept styles, and I thought that this would be really good in combination with this. This is from Living Proof and it's a dry shampoo. I have used this and I do like this. I struggle with dry shampoos. I've never found one that I absolutely love. This is my favourite so far. It claims to actually clean your hair, eliminate oil, sweat and odour, and it's pretty good. Like I washed my hair yesterday. Should I do the other side? Why not? I'll use sun protection, I'll use like a factor 50, but at the end of the day, you still can feel like the effect of the sun on your skin. This is specifically designed for when your skin has been in the sun, and it is a face mask. It's a recovery mask. This would even be good if you live in a warm, sunny climate and you want something just to like quench into your skin. It says it's fast absorbing, anti-aging. It's got hyaluronic acid and brown algae. And I'll let you know how I find this. This is something that you leave on overnight, but I was particularly interested in trying this. Now for makeup. Actually, before I move on to makeup, there's one final thing I want to show you. It's this. This is one of those mitts that you can get. If you're someone who does want to tan a bit when you go away, this is really good because as you will know, the more you tan, you don't want to get to that peeling stage. It's all over once you start peeling. You don't want to burn yourself, you want to tan gradually. And at the end of each day, whenever you take a bath or a shower, it's really good just to go over yourself with this, just to remove any dead skin cells. And I personally always do this when I go away. I think it accentuates the tan and it keeps your skin in better condition. I don't need to use an exfoliator with this, and I think if you've been in the sun anyway, it's the last thing your skin needs is like some harsh exfoliant. But I think this, just with soap and water, is quite a good idea. Now moving on to cosmetics. I don't wear that much makeup when I'm on holiday in the sun. I like to use it as a really good excuse to actually not really wear any. Some of the things that I'm going to be taking this year though, first of all is this. This was actually sent to me by a subscriber called Denise. And Denise, I've already told you this, but this product is so good. This is a CC cream, it's by It Cosmetics, and it's got a factor 50 UVA and UVB protection in it. It's in the colour medium. It actually works really well with my skin tone, and it's something that I really have enjoyed. I don't wear it so much because I'm in London and it really is not sunny that often, and most of the time I'm at home at my desk. But it's something that I'm definitely going to use on holiday. The only slight negative, and I guess you're going to get this with a CC or a BB cream, is that I do have oily skin, and I find that from the minute you put it on, it's got quite a moisturising, wet consistency that doesn't really dry down. You have to use quite a bit of powder over this to get it to dry down, but if you have drier skin, I think you'll like this. If you've got oily skin, it's fine. I just put quite a lot of powder after, and it just sort of like dries it a bit. Then for eyes, I've got 2 products. The first thing, these actually came in a kit, and some of you may remember the video that I did on these, and I've actually really enjoyed them. They're both from Marc Jacobs. This is a Twinkle Pop, it's called. You twist it, it's like an eyeshadow that isn't a stick. Never in a million years would I ever have used something like this, but I've used it to death, and it's the perfect kind of thing for when you go on holiday. The colour that I've got it in is, I don't know, On the Verge it's called. It's sort of like a smoky lilac, but it's not. You say that, like if someone said to me it's purple, I'd never wear it, but it's actually really nice. It's like a quartzy sort of grey purple. And this works so well if you just put it on the outer edge of your eye, blend it in with your finger, run a little bit underneath. That's all you need. And also the great thing about both these products, this is one of the mascaras. Technically they're not waterproof. I don't find this comes off easy, like in a good way. Now for something a bit more interesting. Let's talk about good shoes and bags to go abroad with. I've got 2 bags here that I want to talk about. This is a perfect bag for holiday. It comes in a few different colours, I think black, pink, and then this, which I think is called mushroom or something. You can remove this strap and you can wear this around your waist. This is just the most perfect thing for if in the day you want to go for a walk, have your hands free, but be able to have your money, maybe like a lip balm or something, and your mobile phone really close to you. You can tie this around your waist or have it crossbody over your shoulder. It's not super expensive. The second option is this. This is the Yves Saint Laurent blogger bag. This is more expensive. This, the C by Chloe bag, is about £200. This one is £645 at the moment. I am someone who carries the whole world around with me, but when I go abroad, I get annoyed at myself if I'm going out for the day, I'm going on a walk, and my shoulder wants to fall off because I've brought everything with me. So bags like this force me to be a bit more considerate with the things that I bring with me. This is bigger, so you can get quite a bit more in this bag. It's also a perfect size if you're going to take a camera with you, like a point and shoot sort of camera. It's a really good size for that. It's pretty hard wearing. You can get it in loads of different colours. And also one of the good things about it that the Chloe bag doesn't have is on the inside of this, it has got, on that side and on the other, it's got 2 built-in sections for credit cards. So you could get quite a few cards in there, but it's got basically 4 different sections. So if you don't want to take your entire wallet and you just maybe want to take some cash or some cards, you can store that away on the insides, and then it totally frees up that middle section for whatever you want to take with you. Now for shoes, and I wanted to talk specifically about espadrilles. I've got 3 pairs, a flat pair, a medium, and a really high pair. I'm going to show you, and they all differ in terms of price as well. These are the first pair here, and you may have seen me wearing these before because I've worn these in a few videos now, I think. These look quite like Valentino. They're not. They were £30. You can get them in loads of different colours, but they are quite high. So this is the sort of thing that I'd wear in the evening, and David will kill me because I'll tower over him. But if you want to go out in the evening but you don't want to wear like a high heel, you want to wear something that's a bit more resort-like, then I think these are quite nice and they're really flattering. The next espadrille is this, and this has got a much lower heel on it. Let me just show you the difference there so you can see that it's quite a bit lower. This is a really good shoe if you maybe are someone who hates wearing flat shoes, whether it's because you like the extra height, you just feel good in them, or like you like what they do to your legs, because that is definitely a thing. If you want something that you can walk around in, these are from Castanier. They are a bit large to size, so if you're going to order them, I would suggest to size down. So I'm normally a 6.5. I took a 6 and they're still too big. I could probably have gone with a 5. They don't come in half sizes as well, so that's something else to think about. Then the final shoe that I want to show you is the Chanel Espadrille. If you wanted to go for something that's designer, a little bit more fancy, then these are pretty good. The leather on them's pretty comfortable. With all of these shoes, I think they're good for shorter term wear, if you're just gonna wear them for a few hours in the day, out for the evening. But I would be a liar if I suggested that you could wear any of these for a long amount of time. Let's say you get up in the morning and you decide you're gonna go out and, I don't know, walk around markets or go and look at sites or whatever. I don't think that these are very good for long term. Because the sole doesn't give, I can imagine all of these being quite uncomfortable. In fact, I've said it before, when I first got these, I made the mistake of wearing them, I went into Harrods one day and I wore them all day and my feet were killing me at the end of the day. When it comes to sunglasses, I like to take 2 pairs so that I've got options, but also I take a prescription pair and a non-prescription. So I'll show you the non-prescription first. These are by Chanel. These are currant and they're like, do you call this, is this butterfly or square? I don't know. These are the second pair that I'm gonna show you. I was so lucky because I got given these. They are prescription. I wear contact lenses, but contact lenses drive me insane because they make me feel really tired after a few hours. So these are like a cat eye design, not that expensive either, which is like a really nice thing. What are these called? Amelia. The nice thing is having 2 pairs allows you to have options when you go abroad without having so many pairs that it's a pain to store them all. Finally, I have 2 wild cards. Do you ever get that thing when you're packing up your toothbrush to go away and it's like, what do you use to protect the head bit? But then I discovered these, which I didn't even know existed, but they're the best thing ever. These are toothbrush head covers. These are from Boots, you get 4 in a pack. Then the final thing is I always take a travel candle with me because on some days, maybe when I want to relax a little bit more, I might want to go back to my room and I might want to have a bath, put on a face mask. It's a really nice smell and it doesn't take up too much space. So they are my holiday essentials. I really hope that you've enjoyed this and that maybe there are things here that you didn't know existed, or if you're fortunate enough to live in a warmer climate and maybe some of the items here you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and try that. I'm gonna link to everything in the description below. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video.